Hey everyone, this is Fariel, and I am the founder of the Poonah Immigration Law Firm. It's been a while since we've had some updates regarding U.S. immigration, but I have some great news regarding the diversity visa for fiscal year 2022. On September 30th, the State Department issued instructions on how to register for the program. So the program opened up on October 7th, and it is open until November 10th. So you need to get your application in during that registration period. And 55,000 diversity visa immigrant applications will be accepted. So that's a really huge amount. And it's great news that this program has opened up again and that the restrictions on all the immigrant programs into the U.S. has not affected the diversity visa. So what exactly is the diversity visa application and what is the program about? So basically what this program does, it offers green cards, so a permanent residency opportunity for individuals who wish to move to the United States. And specifically, what it does is for foreign nationals from countries with historically low rates of immigration to the U.S., and there is an annual allocation level for this, and there is no cost to register. So that's really important. During the registration period, you do submit an interest to register. So that does not mean that you have been accepted for the green card. It just means that you are showing an interest to apply to it, and there is no cost for this part of the registration. And the Department of State, what they will do is at the end of November 10th, when that happens, they will do a random selection. So that's why it's like a lottery program. And what's important to know is that they will distribute the diversity visas among 6 geographic locations, and no single country can have more than 7% of the available diversity visas in any one year. And this changes from year to year. So right now, the diversity visa program will not be open to countries who have had more than 50,000 of their nationals immigrate to the U.S. for the past year. So for fiscal 2022, what are the eligibility requirements? So there's a country eligibility requirement as well as education work experience requirement, and I'm going to go through both right now. So regarding country eligibility, so first of all, you must not be born in an ineligible country. So there are ineligible countries each fiscal year, and I will go through that, and also I will put a link below so you can actually look at that list and just ensure that you're not from one of those countries. So your eligibility country is typically your country of birth with a few exceptions. So first of all, like I mentioned, you have to be born in a country with historically low rates of immigration to the United States. So now, what if you are born in a country that is not one of the eligible countries? So if you are married, you can apply under your spouse's country of eligibility, and hopefully your spouse will be a national of one of those eligible countries. Another point is that if you are born in a country but neither of your parents were born there or they were legally a resident of there, then you don't have to be counted against this country, and you may be able to be in one of the eligible countries. So again, you look to where your parents are born and where they are legally a resident, and you can also be a national of that country instead of the country where you were actually born. There are also education and work experience requirement. So you have to have a minimum of a high school or foreign US equivalent of a high school. And you also have to have 2 years of work experience in an occupation which requires 2 years of work experience. And this 2 years of work experience has to be in the last 5 years. So it can't be 2 years, prior to that 5-year mark. And so let's go through the steps. So you need to submit an online entry, and it's through the electronic diversity visa website. And I will put a link below on how to submit your online application. And again, that is being accepted from October 7th, 12 noon Eastern Daylight Time to November 10th, 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. Only 1 entry per applicant, but if you are married, then both you and your spouse can submit that online entry. Once you submit your online entry, you will receive a confirmation of your entry. And this is through the entrant status check. So that's the only way really that you will know and receive a confirmation. And this is also the means where you will receive a notification on whether your application was accepted and whether you get to move to the next step. You will not be notified by the government if you are selected. You do have to check that entrance status check to determine whether what the visa application process is and whether you have a visa appointment and the date and the time for it. And that's also how you will receive notification, basically, if you're not selected. You won't directly receive a notice if you're not selected, but keep up to date on when those draws are made, so you will know actually if you have received a notification. So once you receive a selection, you will receive notification through the entrance status check. If you are applying overseas, you will receive instructions from Department of State's Kentucky Consular Center, and they will provide you the case number, how the case will be processed, and instructions for your visa interview at the embassy or at the consulate. Now, you are still able to adjust status from within the U.S. under the diversity visa application if you are accepted. So again, you will receive notice to your entrance status check on how you can adjust your status and how to apply with the USCIS. And all selected applicants must obtain their visa or adjust status by the end of the fiscal year. So that's good to know because you don't want to miss that date. And also, without all the travel restrictions, it's good to know what's coming up, but you do receive your visa in advance, and then you'll receive notification on when you can travel once the travel restrictions and immigrant visa draws are conducted. Now, as I mentioned, there are some countries that are ineligible, and I'll quickly go through them. There's Bangladesh, Brazil, Canada, China, including Hong Kong, Colombia, Dominican Republic, El Salvador, Guatemala, Haiti, Honduras, India, Jamaica, Mexico, Nigeria, Pakistan, Philippines, South Korea, United Kingdom, except Northern Ireland, which is still eligible, and its dependent territories, and also Vietnam is ineligible. And also put a link to those countries below. Now, if you are from Macau or Taiwan, you are one of the eligible countries. Now, like I mentioned, that you need to apply for your visa by the end of fiscal year. So for fiscal year 2022, that will be September 30th, 2022. I also want to provide you a quick update on the Diversity Visa 2022. So on September 2nd, there was a court order issued that the Department of Homeland Security must make good faith efforts to schedule, process, and adjudicate 2020 diversity visa applications by September 30th. So if you were selected for the diversity visa for fiscal year 2022, just know that that is going on right now. And of course, even if you are issued an immigrant visa, because of the suspension with the presidential proclamation, you won't be able to travel to the U.S. right now. And that proclamation is in effect till December 30th with potential for extension. But as long as you do receive your visa, and you have that in hand, even though you're not able to travel, you will still be able to travel once the proclamation is lifted. As far as the diversity visa for 2021, everybody must be issued an immigrant visa or adjusted by the end of fiscal year 2021, and that would be September 30th, 2021. So one thing I want you to keep in mind and to be very vigilant about is scams and theft identity when it comes to diversity visas. There are a lot of companies who pose as companies that can get you the diversity visa. They charge you an inordinate amount of fees, and as I've mentioned, there is no fee to register, but they do promise that they'll be able to get you one of these visas. So just keep vigilant about that, because nobody can really promise that visa because it is under a lottery system. And like I mentioned, you will not receive a notification directly from the Department of State. You do have to use that entrant status check. So if you are receiving any email and it's like from a dot, something that's not a .gov, something is a .com or a .org or .net. Just make sure that you're not responding to these emails, because they do have the potential of stealing your information, and who knows what they can do with that. Again, these are emails that will be posing that they are affiliated with the Kentucky Consular Center, but they are not. So if you are interested in applying for the diversity visa program, if you need assistance with the registration process, we can definitely help you with that. But if you do want to complete it on your own, I will put the links below and you are free to register. And then if you do receive an invitation and you do need assistance, feel free to contact us. You can contact us by email or complete our online assessment, or even call us. We are accessible through WhatsApp. So again, I'd like to thank you for watching this video. And if you have any questions and concerns, feel free to contact our office and subscribe to my channel so you can get the latest information on U.S. immigration. And don't forget to hit that like button and the notification bell so you will be notified of any of my new videos. And as always, till next time, see ya.